That kid's got the same idea as us. This is part of the show right here, getting lost in the Crayola experience. Sometimes just getting in line is a challenge. Okay, how long does it usually take? That's a tough question.
I just saw online it was like 3 to 4 hours. So if we have to feed the meter, you're gonna feed the meter, right? We have enough time because we have to be out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna go fast. Alright.
You paying?
Yeah.
Oh, what time's your gift shop closed?
No!
I'm so confused right now.
When things went downhill for the pretzel team.
No, read the sign because I'm seeing kids.
Is this the 4th floor? Nope, not quite. Got another one to go. This place is huge though. Heaven knows why they picked Easton to put this place in.
I didn't know they had a playground.
They've got like a little waterworks set up with like a little raft or something. I almost feel like this has some sort of historical significance. See how they have the little cabins. Believe it or not, this is basically like a canal system, and it has locks and everything else.
Do we want to do it?
I don't know. I don't think the line's gonna be worth it.
Really?
Nah. What does that mean? It looks yellow to me. I must be missing something here. And it's funny, it's just as soon as I walked away, I realized that the yellow is just trying to be something that he's not, you know? It's like, he's trying to pose, he's trying to be something, he's trying to be a green crayon. Because Crayola's favorite color is green. And the yellow guy's like, hey, look at me, I'm green. But what the yellow crayon doesn't realize is that it's not cool to be anything but yourself. You shouldn't pretend. That's the moral of the story.
You probably can't hear so the screaming kids, right?
What if somehow all of the color went out in the pretzelverse, as if there were some sort of short circuit in color? The past is like that, devoid of color. When Easton was formed at the Forks region, the land around the convergence of the Lehigh and the Delaware rivers, there was nothing more than an Indian village. Great swaths of land had already been purchased and distributed by groups of individuals known as the proprietaries. On October 25th, 1736, the proprietaries purchased from the Six Nations of Iroquois Indians the northern part of Bucks County. This included Northampton and Lehigh counties. Of course, with any purchase, there may be drawbacks or complications, possibly a catch. Imagine if you bought a new home and along with it came an existing resident or squatter. What would you do? That would complicate things, wouldn't it? Now, here's the catch.
I'm gonna watch you.
My first color is dripping right now. See the drip cycle. This is insert crayon that warms up. Now it's dripping. Once that's done, then I grab my other one.
I used to do this with CDs. I was such a nerd. I used to do a lot of CD burning back in the day, and they made them so that you could draw on them or paint if you wanted to. I mean the CDRs. It's going blue. Is that red or brown? I can't tell.
It's purple and green. Grab your art. Feel that. That's actual wax. That's so cool.
While the Six Nations had taken upon themselves a dominant role in relationship to the Delaware Indians, think Big Brother, a governing body of sorts, they had no right or authority to convey their lands.
What are we waiting for here? What are we doing?
We're gonna mold a car. We're gonna mold a freaking car.
Not just any car.
No, it's gonna be a car made out of crayon.
I was gonna say race car, but that works.
It is like a race car. It's like that. You're molding a race car.
Fun fact, race car is spelled the same way forwards and backwards. What color are you gonna make yours?
I'll take one good guess.
Purple.
Yeah, but I was also going red, but purple, why not? I already have a red one.
Is it red or?
So you get to pick. But you gotta pick one.
Why pink?
I like pink.
What's so great about pink?
I don't know. Pink means love. Red means passionate. So,
Sure.
yeah. And
So-
I like pink.
What does brown mean?
I like pink and I like blue, and it's too bad I can't make a cotton candy race car. I would.
Cotton candy race car.
Yeah, you know, the blue and the pink. And speaking about that, all that is all the different colors on the wall. Of all the blues and colors. So maybe, I don't know what color I'll do.
How about the color of money?
I wish. I mean, I already did do that. I mean, we already kind of did do that with the color of money.
How about color me bad? How about in living color? Color by number.
That's fun.
You know what it is, Kimmy? I noticed something about you.
What?
You're a little bit jealous that you're not on the color crew.
What? I wouldn't want to be here. Do you know, it's bad enough I work at a grocery store and I take care of all... Never mind.
Let's not talk about that. I think it'd be really cool to have like kitchen wallpaper that looks just like that.
I know.
Been waiting in line for like a half hour just to get this little car thing made.
It came out like that. Worth it.
Thing like a matchbox sized car. but
Cars are
whatever.
an important piece of the equation. In the line that divides what humans consider modern society with primitive or less sophisticated societal states is the assumption that a modern, interconnected, and integrated society in one form is better than the alternative. The basis for commerce. Most would agree that the cost of not having indoor plumbing and heating would be difficult to live with. Most would also argue that the development of the automobile was a godsend. The societies of indigenous men and women that inhabited the lands of Pennsylvania and beyond had no need for something so cleverly designed and constructed. They relied on much more simple conveyances. The horse, the kayak. They may not have had airports and cell phones, but neither did anyone else. They hadn't been invented yet. The point is, before I go off on another wild tangent, a less advanced society is easily overrun by an incoming threat of sophisticated means.
The reason why we're here in Easton is not just to see crayons and the crayon factory. It's actually for something a bit more historical. No, I wish it were hysterical. There's nothing funny about history. It's all very serious business.
We don't want to personalize our own crayon, do we?
Personalize our own gram?
Our own crayon.
Grant?
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know. We said forget this.
How much are they giving away? 6,000, 7,000?
I don't know.
We could use the money. If we could get grant money today, I would take it.
So I take it you don't want to make a personal crayon.
Oh, we'll get a personal grant.
Okay.
Business grant.
Okay, so you don't want to do that.
Do they offer them here?
I'm thinking about the time in a meter. Can you please tell me if you want to make a personal crayon today or not?
It's gonna be 3:12 when we gotta be down there. We got another hour and a half. Okay?
Okay.
We're fine.
All right. Up to 65 tons of cargo.
This is why you came here, right, buddy?
About boats. And
You broke it.
look, it tells you what the canals do. Adequate canals run over rivers, streams, and valleys of water-filled bridges called adequate. Up there.
Down they go.
Your boats, get in the way.
I think your passengers are getting wet. Down it goes. Oh, that boat flies, huh? They're really making you work for it, buddy.
What? Yes, yes. These things are so hard to turn. I'm not kidding.
That's why I said they're making you work for it.
Yeah, they are.
Don't you got some coal for the coal chutes? Your boat's about to sink.
I finally got it to work. Now I know what the heck I'm doing.
Just the whole going upstream thing that was hard for you. Wasn't happening.
I just got my hair wet.
There's an old saying that goes, "There's nothing new under the sun." A society of planners, builders, and architects who wielded all the advantages of an industrialized society. What the Native Americans lacked in sophistication and integration became their weakness, as their newfound and increasing in volume neighbors had shown.
At least we're worrying about canals and stuff. I mean, that's what we were.
And let's face it, like these types of canals were the backbone of America when we had no other types of transportation. And we talk a lot about those types of transportation. And even here in Easton, Pennsylvania, there's a rather substantial portion of canal that was used during the colonial times and all throughout the industrialization of our country.
Yeah, that was fun. I see the snack bars closed.
I'd rather have a wedding cake made out of crayons than a real wedding cake. Is there something wrong with me? Maybe it says something about my mentals right now. It almost looks like a brush.
Producing countries in the Far East, the government asked manufacturers to help out. An engineer named James Wright was trying to create a synthetic rubber. His creation, eventually named Silly Putty, didn't exactly solve the rubber shortage, but the bouncy compound became a kid sensation, member of the National Toy Hall of Fame. That is interesting. Now think about that. That's almost 80 years ago. Or not 80 years ago, but over 100 years ago.
Yeah, no, you had it right the first time, man. 80 years. And that's a big touche. Jimmy Buns. Good job, buddy.
Aren't you glad we came now?
Yeah, just that one simple sign. That did it for me. That made my day. Can we leave now? Just kidding.
We can do a cartoon creator if you want.
So you're a big fan of Life Red.
Yeah. Hey, remember that book I was talking about that became a TV show called Harold and the Purple Crayon?
Yeah.
Look what's up there. Harold and the Purple Crayon.
That was a good little show. I mean, as far as cartoons, you could sit down and watch in a couple hours. I am a grown male adult admitting that I enjoyed this cartoon. Well, that's going to be us in a couple of years.
Well, that could be us now. I think that's what they mean by start the design.
Just as we were about to leave, we saw the most important thing. We almost missed it.
We did.